Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I haven't done a new mastery setup video in like, I don't know, a year. But I'm doing one today because I am a huge believer in trying things out. And even if something is tweaked in a small way, it still is a new mastery setup, and I always try to be transparent about what my masteries look like on this channel. I still believe overall in a combination of suicide masteries for both Alliance Quest with the right champions, and in this case Corvus is still my MVP in Alliance Quest easily, and I just do map 6, but still map 6 is it's not something that's so easy that you can just close your eyes and go through it like map 5 was. Though, I mean, maybe some of you who have great skills are laughing and disagree and say map 6 is like a toddler's play area. I don't know. I don't know what people at the top say. I'll never be there. So there's that. And then, of course, my biggest addiction is the arena. And masteries that favor this structure just give you more points in the arena, which saves you fights in the arena, especially when you use boosts. And yes, that's important to me. Very, very important, because I'm also back to teaching full-time and don't have all day to grind in the arena like I do, say, in the summers. So, with that being said, the tweak that I've made does not help my PI at all, but you can see that Dr. Doom, who was at 27,000, is down to 26,540. So he's lost like over 500 PI from this. Everybody essentially has. But that's okay, because that's really not much in terms of arena points. It's just a little, like a couple arena points. But that allows me to go back to the 3 out of 3 courage setup that is so important for really tough fights. And for a long time, I just didn't see the benefit enough personally to put my mastery points in it. But I took 2 from one part of my mastery tree and took them into courage. One of those points, forever I've had 2 out of 5 in deep wounds. I'm down to 1 out of 5. It always makes my heart hurt when this happens, because I spent so many units. The mastery cores were not at a supreme discount when I invested in them years ago for these. And I spent enough units to max out deep wounds, to max out despair, and to max out assassin. And now assassin's 3 out of 5, but the other 2 are the minimum. And that is, I don't know, kind of makes my heart hurt a little bit. But everything else is standard. And then defense, I still think, I can't tell you how many fights I've survived in because of maxed out willpower. I can't tell you. It's just so good. Willpower is so good. And I still max out perfect block, which is kind of how I justify this setup I'm about to show you. And it's kind of controversial, and some people are going to disagree, and that's okay. It is a free forum in this community to agree to disagree. But the only thing I have maxed is stupefied. I don't have parry maxed because I put those 2 points in courage. And that is kind of controversial. And I get it. I get why that would be controversial. And I'm not saying it's the best setup for you, but I'm going to try it out. I can always revert back to my old setup that I've had now for a couple years. And most importantly, I just wanted to be, honest about where my setup was. And also apparently allergic to myself. I don't know if I wanted that, but that's what it is. So, that's my new setup, YouTube. I finally changed my masteries. It's still got most of the setup, but courage is 3 out of 3. That's my takeaway from today. If you want to try this mastery setup out, you're free to copy it. If not, if you just want to judge away, judge away. Lord knows. That should almost be like the title of my YouTube channel. It's Prof Hoff's channel. Judge away.